What if I told you I wrote these words in a language that's yet to exist, and transcribed them to scramble a message that refuses to be understood? Would you listen to these English letters march to the stanzas of a page? Would you feel a beating of bioelectricity defy every capacity of your brain? Or would you clench your coin so tightly that freedom screams to the confinements of a fist? Would you flaunt your phallic lightly with each sentence escaping your lips? Did you know that I'm singing to you through a genre that has yet been created and never hopes to have any artist categorized within it? Would you test the limits of every separation with a bridge? Or would you let your fearful fancies erect solitude as a shield? Has your heart been tamed by an intimidating force that tortures every child with each submission of the blood which runs through your veins? Or would you carve the course of your own life so beautifully that anyone could follow without getting lost and yet end up beyond a truth that you never imagined? I'm begging you to solve this riddle that I haphazardly made, without envisioning an answer, with hope that it will never end. Would you question every word I feed into your mind, if it would give you strength to lose the will to fight against any difference that steals away your unique light, and for every effect that causes you to define yourself into a group which gains its identity by selecting and opposing others as close to exactly alike itself, which grows by shrinking the world into every single sign? Could you deny allegiance to a nation without a name? And how long will we interact with each other by passing forward a debt that never intends to be paid? How can we curse the animal outside of us and yet celebrate immortal sins through every act and prostitute each spirit's beauteous potential? Can you imagine that no thought exists between these poles we bounce between to announce nothing more than the essence of our souls? I wrote this down to inspire you to grasp something that will never hold, each within our own two hands. And every contradiction that I've been forced to make, I choose by my own will as I fight to cherish the gold I hope we all can unanimously uncreate. But each letter here is worthless, love, and I only took like 30 minutes transcribing it all in one session because I want you to know that each prison cell we've systematically placed upon ourselves was constructed in the spur of the moment with the intention of protecting us from the fall of a world we tore apart with our lust for something less. But I'll always revisit these scribblings here and slightly rearrange its structure, which was eternally perfect before it was written but can be infinitely greater. So as the earth's intricate web spun by each and every one of us untangles its own lies, will you stand proud to watch your home catch fire by the complacency of every action you don't take? Or will you lie in victorious defeat to build apart a ground by which we can fly upon with nothing underneath? And if these words confuse you, it's only because you're a genius. And if I'm a fool, my only fault is that I believe you can make the thing I've been trying to, but never can ever truly say. Can you envision it if I told you everything I haven't relayed has always been transcribed inside of your own brain?